My Family by George Ancoda. Today's topic is full of interesting stuff. Stay with us.
Hey guys, welcome back. If you prefer to go on home study to take the initiative against the second wave of coronavirus, so my channel, iEnglish, can help you understand the given course books at school. Let's start our class. Here we go.
My Family by George Ancona. I am Camila. I live in Miami with my mother, Demaris, my father Roberto, and my brother Rene. My mother came from Cuba. My father came from Puerto Rico. Here is on the page Camila is introducing herself and her family to. She's saying her name, her father's name, brother's name, and mother's name, and where they come from. Listen, then repeat. I am Camila. I live in Miami with my mother, Demaris, my father Roberto, and my brother Rene. My mother came from Cuba. My father came from Puerto Rico. Here is on the page Camila is introducing herself and her family to. She's saying her name, her father's name, brother's name, and mother's name, and where they come from. Start reading, but please louder voice. My mother and I go to school together. That's because she teaches Spanish in my school. When we are at home, I like to help her cook dinner. Camila tells us that her mother and she go to school every day together, that because Camila's mother is a teacher. Her mother teaches Spanish in the same school. And when they return home, Camila usually helps her mother. At home, she helps her cook dinner. Are you helpful too? Do you help your mother like Camila? Listen, then repeat. My mother and I go to school together. That's because she teaches Spanish in my school. When we are at home, I like to help her cook dinner. Start reading, but please louder voice. Sometimes when my grandma Marta comes to visit, I dress up and put on show for her. Today, she's teaching me a song. It goes like this. There once was a sailor at sea who liked to play the guitar. When he remembered his faraway land, he picked his guitar and he started to sing. On the high sea, on the high sea, on the high sea. Repeat. Visit is a verb. Visit, to go to see a person or someone visits your home. Remember is verb. Remember means to back an image or information in your head or your memory. On this page, Camila tells us that her grandmother sometimes visits her. So when her grandmother visits her, she dresses up and put on a show for her. Like she displays herself on the finest clothes she has. And today, she's teaching Camila a song. And this song talks about a sailor. Sailor is a person who goes or travels through the sea. Whenever he remembers his country or his land, he picks his guitar and starts singing.
Listen, then repeat.
Sometimes when my grandma Marta comes to visit, I dress up and put on show for her. Today, she's teaching me a song. It goes like this. There once was a sailor at sea who liked to play the guitar. When he remembered his faraway land, he picked his guitar and he started to sing. On the high sea, on the high sea, on the high sea. Repeat.
Start reading, but please louder voice.
Renee is my little brother. Our friends and family come to the house for his birthday. We play games, eat and sing. Happy birthday to him. Oh, there is a special event on this page. Renee's birthday. Camila's brother. Their friends and family come to visit them and celebrate Renee's birthday and sing for him happy birthday song.
Listen, then repeat.
Renee is my little brother. Our friends and family come to the house for his birthday. We play games, eat and sing. Happy birthday to him.
Start reading, but please louder voice.
Here is my family. Grandmother Marta and grandfather Rigoberto had 4 children. Almost all of them came to Renee's birthday party. On this page, Camila introduced her family tree as it's shown in the chart below. Let's try to read their names together. Marta and Rigoberto, Andres and Darlene, They are married and have these children, Victor and Ma Isabel. Maria, Irene and Victor. Victoria, Valeria, Vanessa. Martika and Miguel. Gabriela, Leticia. Damaris and Roberto. Renee, Camila. Listen, then repeat. Here is my family. Grandmother Marta and grandfather Rigoberto had 4 children. Almost all of them came to Renee's birthday party. Start reading, but please louder voice. Listen, then repeat. Marta and Rigoberto. Andres and Darlene. Victor and Ma Isabel. Maria, Irene and Victor. Victoria, Valeria, Vanessa. Martika and Miguel. Gabriela, Leticia. Damaris and Roberto. Renee, Camila. This is Camila's family and relatives. Grandma came with Aunt Maria Irene and Victoria. Uncle Andres came with Victor and Ma Isabel. Aunt Martika, Uncle Miguel, Gabriela, and Leticia came too. Soon the house was full. On this page, Camila tells us who came, who attended the birthday party. Listen, then repeat. Grandma came with Aunt Maria Irene and Victoria. Uncle Andres came with Victor and Ma Isabel. Aunt Martika, Uncle Miguel, Gabriela, and Leticia came too. Soon the house was full. Start reading, but please louder voice. We played many games. Aunt Maria Irene showed us how to play hopscotch. Little Leticia put on a crown to dance. Grandpa Rigoberto danced with cousin Ma Isabel.
Crown is noun. Crown is an object made of gold. The king or queen wears it on head. A cousin is noun. Cousin is a child of your aunt or uncle. Let's have a look at this family tree. Dad and mom, brother and sisters, they make a family. My mother's brother make another family. They have brother and sister are called cousins. So I can say my cousin and I mean my uncle's son or my uncle's daughter.
On this page, Camila tells us what did they do when they had her brother's birthday. So they played mini games. Aunt Maria Irene told them, such as hopscotch. A little Letitia put on a crown to dance. She really looked beautiful. And her grandpa danced with his granddaughter, Ma Isabel. Listen, then repeat. We played mini games. Aunt Maria Irene showed us how to play hopscotch. Little Letitia put on a crown to dance. Grandpa Rigoberto danced with cousin Ma Isabel. Start reading, but please louder voice. On Sundays, we go to church with Grandpa. Then we all go to Aunt Martika and Uncle Miguel's house. After lunch, we play music and sing. On this page, Camila tells us what she does every Sunday with her grandpa. They go to the church, then they visit some relatives, such as Aunt Martika and Uncle Miguel. They visit them home, have lunch, play music, and sing. Listen, then repeat. Start reading, but please louder voice. Uncle Miguel played the double bass. Uncle Andres played the violin. Aunt Darlene played the piano. Victor played the clarinet. And Ma Isabel played the flute.
Piano is a noun. Piano is an instrument or tool can be used to play music. On this page, Camila tells us how they spend their day and what activities they do.
Listen, then repeat. Start reading, but please louder voice.
We spend the rest of the day in the backyard. The grown-ups play dominoes while Uncle Andres tells funny stories. Gabriel and I Spend is a verb, means to use time for a particular at your free time or when you read a Porch is a noun, means a platform at the entrance to a house where you can sit with your family. Also, Camila tells us some examples of activities they do to spend the rest of the day. So the grown-ups What I like best is when Poppy takes us fishing. Most of the time my hook gets stuck on a rock. I can't wait to catch my first fish. Oops, I've got stuck. Finally, and on this page, Camila tells us what she likes to do the most with her family. So she likes when her dad takes her fishing.
Listen, then repeat. Start reading, but please louder voice. Compare and contrast. In my family, you will find out how the people in a family are alike and different. So when you think about how things are alike, so you compare. But when you think about how things are different, so you contrast. Let's see an example to understand.
Let's compare and contrast the two characters in the picture, Camila and her mother. In other words, let's see things are alike and things are different. Things are alike in Camila and her mother that both are girls. Both have 2 arms, 1 head, 2 legs, and a body. Both of them live in the same house and they have the same family. Both go to the same school. And now let's see differences or things are different between Camila and her mother. Let's see the contrast. Camila is a child, but her mother is adult. Child means she's still dependent, she needs help from mother and father, but adult means independent, they can count on themselves. Camila is a student at her school, but Camila's mother is a teacher and teaches Spanish. Answer the question in a comment below as the following. Use this way. Write in a comment this. Comparison or things are alike such as. Then write your answer. Answer the question in a comment below as the following. Use this way. Write in a comment this. Contrasts or things are different, such as. Then write your answer.
Welcome back again. Hope that you've enjoyed today's lesson. Please feel free to leave your question in the comments below. And finally, I'd like to thank you very much for watching, supporting, sharing, and for caring.